Can you all see that? Basic facts number 4 as we wait for everybody, and then I'll give them 3 minutes and then we'll start. It's a head start for your homework, I guess. You'll turn in later. We'll start later. Slowly gonna be trickling in. Basic facts number 4 as we wait for a few more to show up. Ooh, for each. Fun. There's plenty of math. It's not that much math. I already know you are going to finish it super fast. Get a head start on your homework as we wait. It's hot now. It's hot in here. I swear, it's hot and it's cold. It's hot and it's cold. So I'm moving, I'm not moving. Let me see who's here. We'll go. Emma, you're outside. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, I can see the outside from over here.
Nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's been pretty all week long. Haven't been outside much because I swear I'm inside this building all day long, nonstop. But if I were y'all, I would get outside and enjoy the fresh air every once in a while.
At my other grandma's house, there's a trampoline I can play on.
I'm gonna log back onto my computer, okay?
That's fine.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, okay?
I'll give them about 4 more minutes to log in. Otherwise, they're going to be asking, what do we do? I don't even have mic on here anymore. Still have my alarm on. Who is here? See, that's it. Only 6 of y'all? No way. Where is everybody at? I swear, afternoons are the worst. Nello, are you done with your basic facts? You look like it. Not yet? 2 minutes. RJ, we're working on basic facts. Chris, we're working on basic facts for about a minute, and then we're starting our problem solving. I don't know where the rest of our kids are. Adhere and dismiss. All right, I gave y'all a few minutes. So that's gonna be homework to turn in later on. Or if you finish something early, you can always go back and work on it. Got it? Let's move on to our problem.
Is it in our math finder?
Yes, RJ, it's math now in the afternoon. We're gonna be doing problem solving. Let me see what page it is. Page 4. Page 4, problem solving. Man, we're missing a few. What is that, Anello? Is that like a pencil?
It's 2 pens connected because they have this little thing at the end.
Are they supposed to be connected?
No.
You made them connected? They look like one of those. Is it the protractors? One of these things. They look like one of these things. I thought it was one of these things. I don't even know how this worked. I took it from somebody because they had it. Oh, there we go. I thought it was one of these things. Whoa, this one's like crazy fancy. Or like old. Anyways, page 4. Is everybody on page 4? Page 4, problem solving. Where is everybody at? Oh my goodness, you're only 8 people here, excluding me.
I'm on it.
Good job, RJ. We're missing a Natalie. We're missing, oh, Vida. Beans and cheese. I saw her mom email me earlier. Gotta do that. Okay. Emma, where's Emma at? Emma didn't come back. Oh, Angelina, we're on page 4. Nice to see you back, ma'am. Just in time for our problem solving. I think some of y'all like fall asleep, probably take naps.
No, it's probably because they're used to 12:30, not 12:25. But it's past 12:30 already.
Oh yeah, it's like way past 12:30. It could be. That's why I'm gonna use that little time from now on, from like 12:25 to 12:30, 12:35 for basic facts. So we're not just sitting down. Because I know some of y'all, and then sometimes y'all go places during lunch for whatever reason. I'm jealous. I have to stay at school, but anyway. A passenger jet left Houston with 417 passengers for a flight to Lubbock. When the jet landed in Dallas, 136 passengers left the plane. Oh, this was back in the good old days when flying was okay. And 178 new passengers entered the plane. Write an equation you would use to find P, the number of passengers on the plane when it left Dallas. So, multi-step. How many passengers? Oh, let me highlight my question. Whew. Write the equation you would use to find P, the number of passengers on the plane when it left Dallas. So we're looking after it left Dallas. So when it left Houston, how many? You looking for the page, Natalie? You got it? When it left Houston, how many people were initially on the flight when it left Houston? How many? Emma, 4. Are you on page 4? Okay. How many? Sorry, I interrupted somebody. How many were on the plane when it left Houston? H-Town. How many?
178.
Is this times or plus?
Oh, we haven't gotten there. We have 147. So, or not 147, 417. My bad. How many got off? Let's see. When the jet landed in Dallas, how many passengers got off when it landed in Dallas?
136.
So what do we have to do with 117 and 136 if they got off the plane?
Subtract.
Correct. Yeah. So 136 minus, or 117 minus 136. Beans and cheese. I can't even. What do you get when you subtract those? What do you get when you subtract those? Natalie V, welcome back.
281.
3, 11, 8. Remember, this is our favorite time of the day. We're going to shine. All right. But you know how planes work. You land, passengers get off, more get on. How many got on before it left Dallas?
178.
So what do we have to do with 178 and 281?
Add them.
Bingo! That's how planes work. Back in the good old days before the pandemic, flying was a norm. Was the norm for a lot of people. I'm a little bit jealous because I can't vacation like I used to. It's really upsetting.
It equals 459.
Bingo! Good job. Man, y'all are just so smart. And I don't mean that sarcastically said. I really do mean it. Ooh.
And 4B is it plus or minus?
I'll read it and y'all can work on it kind of by yourself. So Janelle had $589 in her savings account. She spent $127 of the money to buy a new laptop. Later that month, she deposited $250 her grandmother gave her as a gift. Write the equation you would use to find A, the amount of money in Janelle's savings now.
So, subtraction.
There's two different operations. It's multi-step, RJ. One of them is subtraction. Let me give
I
y'all
found the answer.
a couple of minutes. Let me set a timer on my phone. I'll give y'all a couple of minutes. There's two parts to this, RJ. One of them is subtracting. I will tell you that.
Found my answer already.
I figured. See somebody sending me a chat. Let me see. All right. Got 32 seconds for y'all still working. Ooh, let me see. See people in the chat.
I just started 4B.
Okay, okay, keep going, keep going. I can add some more time. I can add some more time.
Can we do 5A and 5B?
And then we're ahead for after Thanksgiving. No, 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 we're not starting yet. Not yet. Ooh, if you think you have the right answer, we're on page 4. Elizabeth, if you think you have your answer, send it in a chat to me. Good job, Anello. RJ, check your math again. We'll go over it in a second. I'm giving Daniel some time.
Further.
Check it again, RJ. Yes. There is subtraction on part of this problem. Also addition. You also have to add something too.
Oh.
Emma. Daniel, what you got, Daniel? Have you worked it out yet?
Just look in the chat.
I worked it out.
Oh, let's see what we got. So, how much did Janelle have in the beginning in her savings account? Who can tell me?
966.
No, 589.
Not be able to see. 589. She started out with quite a bit of money. Then she went to the store and bought one of those fancy new laptops that everybody seems to be getting at school.
127 to buy the new laptop.
So if she went and bought something, are we adding or are we subtracting?
Subtracting.
Am I going to subtract or add? And Natalie says subtract because that's money coming out of my pocket. So How much does she have now if you subtract that?
462.
Woo! And then, so spent means subtract. Then her good old grandma gave her $250 to deposit in the bank. She gave her $250 to put in the bank. What are we going to do? Add or subtract?
Add.
Add, because deposit means to add. $250. I call it doll hairs, not dollars.
712.
Add. RJ, is that you? Who was that? It sounded like an animal.
712.
Okay. 712 doll hairs. Man, she made bank then. She made some profit.
Yeah, I got it correct.
That one was easy. Your one tomorrow on your test is not even nearly as hard. I was really surprised that it wasn't challenging like these over here. What are we on? Skills? Skills today is more angles. More.
I like skills.
I like angles. Skills, page 52. I believe it's 52, unless I take this out of my other binder. But ooh, this one I'm probably gonna let y'all kind of work out by yourself. I'm gonna put my handy dandy sticky note there so that you can see what type of angle we're working with, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. All right. So let me read it and then we will go from there. Page 52. I want this page done. You're going to try it by yourself. I know you'll want a challenge. So Sarah sketched the triangle shown. That's what Sarah drew. Label each of the three angles on Sarah's triangle. So you angle S, angle U, angle T. And then tell me, oh, beans and cheese. It's all blurry. It's all blurry. I see Natalie already working. She has no stop. She has no stopping. And then you're going to tell me what type of triangle it is. So, look at this angle right here. That one.
Obtuse.
Answer, yeah. So yeah, Natalie. What, RJ? Was that you?
Yeah, what page was that?
52.
62?
52.
Okay.
5-2, RJ.
I know I heard you. Bet you Natalie's already done. She looks done. Daniel, are you done or you're still working? Let me set my alarm.
Tomorrow, you are here.
I don't know what to do.
So, Daniel, you're going to tell me what type of angle is angle T right here. I'll help you with this one. Right here, angle T. What type of angle is it? This right here. Is it obtuse? Is it acute? Is it right? What is it?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. So angle T right here is obtuse. I'll give you a hint. Obtuse. If you have a note card, I know Natalie has a note card or a piece of paper that you can line up on the corner of your papers. It is very helpful to measure your angles. So that means angle. This little line means angle right there. I'll put that as a note. Angle.
Finish the page.
Does not surprise me. I'll finish the test. Is that what you used for your test, Natalie?
No, my mom made teacher talking cards. That way, whenever my mom talks, she won't interrupt me during my work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fancy. Give you about another minute. Natalie V, Ozzy, are you all on the right page?
I'm still actually working on it because
Yeah.
I'm looking at my what was this? I can't remember.
What?
Hold on.
Ooh, you're using your notes.
Yeah, to figure out what kind of angle this is.
Which one are you
Shape.
Remember, an obtuse opens super wide, an acute is kind of
I'm
small.
looking at my triangles by angle.
Ooh, okay, so let me give you a hint here. This angle right here will tell you what type of triangle this is. Is it an
I
obtuse?
already know.
Oh, you already
It
know?
is.
Oh, okay. Okay, you said you didn't know.
Yeah, I just put the first letters of the angle.
Okay, that's fine. So like an O? Like OA, obtuse angle. That's fine with me, Daniel. That's perfectly fine.
I just do O for obtuse, A for acute.
Bingo. I would let mine do that too. A couple of mine in my other class do that. That's perfectly fine. The rest of y'all, I expect y'all to write it.
Do I move on to the next page or
You
something?
finish your basic facts?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
Let's go.
finished my basic
Oh, yeah,
facts
you can
too.
Emma, you can keep going. Yes, you can keep
Okay.
going.
What about me?
Let's go over this now. Let me
I
check.
already found the answer.
What type of angle is angle S? Who can tell me besides Natalie? I don't see the line here that makes it a what type of angle?
Acute.
Bingo, thank you, Anello. Acute Anello. They go together. So acute. Daniel.
And the other one.
Ooh, Daniel. Thumbs up if that's what you got. I don't know, where'd you go? Did I lose you? Thumbs up.
Like
I'm right.
I got
Wait.
obtuse triangle.
Where, down here? Okay, that's right. Yes, that is an obtuse triangle. I will tell you that. What did you get for, somebody tell me what they got for angle U?
Acute.
Acute.
Acute. Good job. And it was an obtuse triangle because we're measuring this angle right here. And it's way past down here, way past the orange. So good job.
A either stands for acute or is the first letter of the alphabet. So it's both.
Okay, let's see. Do we have this? Can I move it for y'all that were working? Keep going to the next one. Did you get it, Elizabeth? Ooh, got balloons back there. You got balloons. Is it your birthday? Elizabeth's got balloons back there. She's having a party. RJ's looking at him too. Somebody's birthday. Wait,
I thought it was one of her birthdays, but or either to celebrate for anyone who passed away.
whose birthday is it, Elizabeth?
It's probably not hers because she didn't actually say it. Or maybe it's just a surprise.
She said it's her birthday.
It's not her birthday, is it? Now I gotta look.
I heard it. It just said, and maybe it's a surprise.
Let me see. It's not her birthday. Now I gotta check. Now I'm off track. Okay, let's keep going. What's the back side? Oh, skip for page 1. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Parallel. In which drawing does R appear to be perpendicular? What does perpendicular mean? Show me with your arms what letter it makes. Focus. I need to focus. Focus.
What's the page?
What page is this? 50? We didn't do this already. 51? Did I do the wrong page first? Oh, am I
No.
Yeah, you did the wrong page first.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm a hot mess. Woo! 51.
You did the one before it.
I know, I did the one before it. Page 51. Show me perpendicular. So y'all probably already did all of this. Perpendicular with your arms. Who can show me perpendicular? Letter T, right? Good job, Angelina. I see Natalie's. I see Anello's. Good job. Daniel, let me see perpendicular lines. They look like a T. They look like this. So
yeah.
I'm going to highlight all of my R's and see which one. I almost got this wrong the other day when I was doing it because I wasn't paying attention. So you're looking at R and S. Which one's going to make perpendicular lines at that 90-degree angle?
Yeah, let's see.
There we go.
So
Which one makes perpendicular lines?
and C is parallel, D is parallel, A is just not a right angle, so it's B.
He says it's B. Somebody tell me.
Yeah, it is B. Because I try to see if all of them make a perfect 90-degree angle, but it didn't.
Didn't?
And C is obviously parallel. And D.
We are correct. B, right? Because this is right here. If I put my paper in the corner, it makes an exactly what type of angle?
Right angle.
Right angle. Bingo. Good job, B.
Oh yeah, and obviously gotta put an R to say that's a right angle.
Right, or the little square. We can do the little square. All right. Draw my shapes. It becomes a hot mess when I have to draw shapes. Trevor drew a polygon that has exactly, oh, sweet Larry James. If you know how many sides or how many angles a triangle has, you're golden here. Exactly 3 angles. Which of these could the polygon Trevor drew? Oh, don't yell it out. Don't yell it out. Don't yell it out.
Never mind.
Exactly 3 acute angles. It only has 3 angles. Think of which shape only has 3 sides.
I think.
Don't yell it out. Don't yell it out.
No, I'm just gonna. I think we should eliminate H.
We should eliminate H?
Yeah, because it's a. Wait, no. I thought it said a rectangle.
It says Trevor drew a polygon. Good job, Daniel. That had exactly 3.
I meant to say we can eliminate F.
I will eliminate F. All right, Emma. You follow along, ma'am. Let me see.
I got H.
You got H, RJ?
Yes.
Ooh, RJ got H. Why is RJ correct? You can tell me why RJ is correct. Daniel, go ahead. You're eager.
It's because if you draw a regular triangle and then look at the angles, then they're all acute.
Because a triangle has no sides.
Each triangle has 3 sides. Exactly.
Has 3 sides. Yeah, good job. A triangle has 3 sides. They're trying to trick y'all here, I think. They're trying to trick you. Good job. Bingo, beans and cheese. We already finished that page. Oh. This is fun. Y'all get to like draw. Y'all get to draw. I want to see us beautiful houses. So use the dot paper to draw a picture of a house that includes a roof, a front door, and 2 windows. Draw the house using vertical, so straight up and down, horizontal or diagonal lines. So no crooked lines like this or that. They're either vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. And it needs a roof, a door, and 2 windows. 2 windows, not 4.
Can it
So-
be like 3D to make it a little bit more difficult, or can it just be 2D?
Sure, go ahead. You can do that. How much time do you think you need? 8 minutes? So that gives us like 110. I think 8 minutes should be fair enough. I'll set a timer for 8. Some of y'all will probably finish before then. And then label all of your angles. I'm going to draw my house. You're going to be amazed by my house. Somebody else joined in. Dominic, we're on page 53. We're drawing our house.
What can I do while
I'm done with it.
because I already finished it.
Can I see your house? Let me see your house.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see.
I'm done too.
Oh, beans and cheese. Nice. Did you label all your angles?
Yep. I counted
Alex,
them
you did
and
label all your angles? Okay, y'all too. I'm gonna put in a quick breakout room and we're gonna do something real fast, okay?
okay.
Can we talk to each other?
Y'all probably can eventually.
Okay.
Real fast if y'all create breakout rooms. Let me see a sign. Y'all gonna be my little test students. I'll be in the breakout room. I'll be back in a second. Let me see. Emma, okay. Open rooms.
Wait,
Okay.
I am also done.
Hold on. I'm gonna go join them real fast. Daniel, finish your basic facts if you haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Basic facts 4. I'm ready to see your houses. Who's ready to share their house? I was trying to, Anello, I linked our Google Classroom and Khan Academy. So hopefully we can get that going a little later with y'all, and y'all can add me to your Google account. Hopefully so. We'll have to make some time for that later. If not tomorrow, later on today, tomorrow. Let me see. Who wants to show? Daniel, show us your house. 12 people making. Oh, no, that's why. Nice. He's got a longer, wider house. Who else wants to show me their house? Anello, did you make a 3D house?
Wait, I'm not done yet. I just need to make a little bit more of
Okay.
a little triangle.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to draw my house. Natalie, what does your house look like? Ooh, nice. Emma, you want to show yours?
I just gotta say that mine it does not go on the dots.
I was just gonna say I got on Google Classroom.
Bingo. Awesome. Okay, let me draw my house. Let me see. I want a huge house for my little old self.
You forgot to close the breakout room.
Did I? Close all rooms. There we go. Right, now it's closed. Right? Yes, now it's closed. All right. I hear a bunch of kids outside running around. Anybody else want to share their casita with me?
Well, I don't know why, but I can see a bunch of shapes. Right now, I can see squares, rectangles, trapezoids, more squares, obtuse triangle.
On mine?
Parallel. Yeah, no, on mine.
Probably because you did like a 3D one, right?
Yeah, I see a lot of shapes.
Let me see if I can do a 3D one. This was not sharp.
I like a house. It's like a mansion. Like what I expect a mansion to be is like the roof connects, and I would say there's like side parts.
So let me see. I'm not very good at drawing. I didn't do very well in art. Art was not my favorite. Oh, I'd probably have to like draw it out of here. Ooh. Not bad looking. Maybe I need a wider house probably, right? I don't even think I can get through the door. I want to see y'all's houses. Ooh, look at that fancy old house I just built.
I don't think you can see mine.
Hold on.
Wait, can I go on Canvas and like show it? I think I can do that real quick.
Let me see. Ooh, mine looks
I can't really see it. I know, but you can't really see it. I put it on and I can't even see it. So it's either I have to put on an HD camera, which I don't think.
Can you show us? Just show us what it looks like real fast. You can kind of see it. Let me see.
Can you like let him share on the Zoom?
Well, he's doing it on a piece of paper, so he's just holding it up to his camera. Otherwise, I would let him. You can barely see it. What if, Anello, you get like a marker and you outline it? That would probably help. Do you have a marker, like a crayon? Go get one and you can outline it like black or something and we can probably see it. Anybody else want to share? What did y'all find about your house? It had a lot of what type of angles that you probably drew on there? Right, acute, or obtuse angles? What kind of?
Right angles.
A lot of right angles, right? I didn't label mine.
Right.
A lot of right angles right here. Right.
But I had right.
A lot right here. Your doors.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I turned my 2D house into a 3D house. You want to see it
All
now?
right, show us. Yeah. Oh. Nice. You can kind of tell. Yeah. Pretty cool. Good job. So most of your houses are going to have a lot of right angles. And probably a lot of acute angles, right? Because I have acute angles over here. Acute. 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 All right. And now I'll finish that up and we're going to, is that the last page for that thing? Right? That's it. We're going to move on as you finish that up. Page.
I just did. I just finished it. Can you see it now?
Oh, yeah, we can see it. It looks like a face. Like a robot or something. Kind of looks like a
There's
robot.
like I couldn't figure out to put like I wish I could put it on like the eyes on like I'm not really the eyes but the windows on the other side, but I couldn't really fit them because I don't have a 3D version of the other side or an
Yeah,
actual square on the other side.
pretty
So I
good.
just had to put them in the front. I'm like I
Nice.
should have just put them on the roof.
I just have my papers. Oh, okay. Let's go to page. Actually, yeah, we'll go to page. Before we go, let's review. Let's review what we're learning this week. Somebody probably remembers what we're learning this week. Let me see. Who can read the? I created this one off Miss Walling's thing. The objective for me, real fast. Go ahead. Somebody that has their hand raised can read it. Emma. Go ahead, Emma. Next time you, Natalie.
Objective. I can relate fractions to decimals. I can represent decimals using models and money.
Models and money. So once again, we're going to be comparing decimals again, and I'll give y'all these questions a little later, but for right now, let's move on to page 91. If we can play that game in a little bit, we'll play that game. If not, so be it.
I'm on it.
Page 91. Ooh, you gotta use your pencils to shade in the beaker. Oh, it's kind of like a number line. Like a number line.
So, what page?
91. So, Daniel, are you there? Everybody's there, so we can start. Yep, okay. So it says use your pencil to shade in each beaker correctly representing the decimal. So I have 7/10 of a liter I need to shade in. So how many lines, up to how many lines up here am I going to shade into? Somebody can just unmute themselves and tell me.
7.
So 1, 2, oh, I need to stand up because I can barely see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like making me go cross-eyed. I don't know if you have a highlighter, you can highlight. So all the way up to 7. What about on the next one? How much am I going to shade in? You're working away.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good, good. And then 3. And then 8. And then 5. 1, 2, 3. Is that 5? 1, 2, 5. 5. That's what your picture should look like. So record each of the decimal place values in the chart, then complete the comparison. Ooh, okay. See y'all working away. So, what am I going to fill in here? My first one, 0 point what?
0.7.
0.7. What's my next one?
0.4.
0.4. My next one.
0.3.
0.3. 0 point what? 8?
0.5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who wants to answer number 1 with the pen? Let me make it a little bit bigger. You got report cards? That's interesting. Let me zoom in and then I can let y'all use the pen and hold on, Natalie. Natalie, go ahead and use the pen on here and do number 1. 7/10 is less than or greater than 4/10. Woo! RJ, is she right? Checking with RJ, see if he's paying attention. RJ. I didn't hear you, RJ.
Yes.
Just making sure. Are you sure she's right?
Oh, no, she did not.
Are you sure? Is 7/10 greater than 4/10?
Yes, it is greater.
Just checking with you, RJ. Just
Yeah, you know.
I already finished the whole page anyway.
Emma, go ahead and do number 2. Is 3/10 greater than or less than 8/10?
Do I draw on the screen or do
Go ahead and
I?
draw on the screen. That's fine with me.
Hold on. But I'm trying to do it for the second one. I can't go on the bottom though. Eight is larger. I can't draw on it.
8 is larger? Yeah, 8 is larger. Good job.
It won't let me draw.
Let's look at the next one. We're not even going to look at this part over here first. We're going to look at this part. 4/10 is what compared to 5/10? Is it less than or greater than? Where's RJ at? You want to answer? Make sure you're paying attention, RJ.
Yes. It's greater than the 3.
Over here, RJ.
Oh. But which number are we starting on?
Number 3. Is 4/10 greater than 5/10 or less than 5/10?
Less than 5/10.
Good job, RJ. So like this. So now we're going to compare these two numbers. Is
5/10 greater than 3/10.
There you go. Thank you. Let's put them in order from least to greatest. Who has the first one? What's the largest one? Unmute yourself and tell me. Somebody.
0.8.
Mine is 0.8.
0.8. Okay, we got that one. What's our next one?
0.7.
0.7. What's our next one?
0.5.
Let me see. 0.7, 0.5. Okay. Our next one?
0.4.
And then 0.3, the last one.
Y'all are just so smart. Why do y'all make everything seem so easy? Okay.
I only like the alligator thing. That's all.
Or like the what? I didn't show the alligator thing. I forgot to show the alligator thing. So if the decimals are in order from greatest to least, like up here, which number is third in the sequence? Which number is third?
0.5.
What is third in the sequence? Anello, you look so bored. What's third in the sequence?
Like third, the least or the greatest?
Going from greatest to least, like on number 4, what is the third number in line or in sequence?
Oh, they're even. It's an even number, so it's 5.
5. Yep.
Actually, it's uneven, so it should have a mix.
So 0.5, right, would be third. Good job. That was way too easy for y'all. Daniel, did you get it? Daniel. You go to the restroom? He's gone. I hope he doesn't come back and ask. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's see the backside. I know it's blurry. Actually,
When did 4C become a thing? I've only seen 4B before.
I skipped a few pages. That's why.
Wow, it's so blurry.
I know. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on.
There you go.
Lorenzo bought 3 snacks at the concession stand. He bought popcorn for 69 cents, a pickle for 54 cents, and a chocolate bar for 65 cents. Which statement about the money he spent is true? So I'm going to go down here. Which statement is true? I like doing the T and the F. Today is Thursday, right? I'm not working ahead. How much did he buy popcorn for? How much did he buy popcorn for?
69 cents.
69 cents. How much did he buy a pickle for?
54 cents.
54 cents. Is that Arthur?
Yeah, it was.
Jesus. He's on it today. All
I
week.
think it's because I'm trying to answer most of them.
And then 65 cents.
And 65 cents. I'm telling you, chocolate. Chocolate. Just gonna put chocolate for 65 cents.
I love chocolate.
I'm not a big fan.
I like popcorn better than pickles.
Popcorn and pickle. Put some.
I don't really like pickles. I hate pickles.
Because on Snack Shack,
I don't like the pickles. And also, why is this so cheap? This stuff is so cheap. Everything at the Snack Shack was $1.
Hey, that's pretty cheap. You can't go
Yeah,
buy.
I actually like the Snack Shack.
They made bank off of some of y'all. I would bring 20.
No, it's not. It's not really that cheap because, like, well, sometimes it can, but if you buy a lot of stuff, it can be expensive. I'd rather just buy just one cone of ice.
I saw some of y'all be bringing $20 to the Snack Shack and spending all $20 on snacks.
I told you to take a
Okay, so
I have $5 for me.
let's see. Let's look at our answer choices.
I would like bring none, and then I would bring none to last, and everybody would make fun of me. Some of my friends would give some. I'm like, nah, I don't want it.
So he spent the least amount of money on popcorn. Is that true? He spent the smallest amount of money on popcorn. Is that true?
No, pickle is the least one.
Pickle was the least. That's good. The pickle costs more than the chocolate bar. So the pickle costs more than the chocolate bar. Is that true?
No, because
No,
the pickle is
chocolate
less.
costs more.
Yeah, chocolate costs more. That's false. The chocolate bar costs 4 cents less than the popcorn. Ooh. That's so
That-
0.69 and 0.
That is actually true.
Oh yeah, 4. Okay, maybe. The pickle was the most expensive item. Is that true?
No, that's the lessest
No,
item.
No, there we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Daniel?
look at the time.
Like it's saying that the pickle cost. Oh, I could see.
Catch a mistake.
Yep, I thought that the cent sign was a dollar sign.
Yeah, nope, it's not. The next one. Which number is greater than 8.33? So it's larger than that, but less than 0.54. I know they were talking about, I don't know if this worked for, if y'all were doing this or not, or if it works for this type of problem, but they used to talk about the football goal. Y'all remember a football goal?
It's deep.
Ooh, RJ. Ooh, RJ. Ooh, okay. So which one's greater than, I don't remember if it worked for this one, but they talked about the football goal. Which one's greater than last year? they told me the football goal, but less than 8.54. So which number would be in between these two? I don't know if they taught, yeah, I don't know if it was Miss Gonzalez taught them that last year or.
Yes, she kind of taught us, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't
Point
remember.
49
I remember
is
seeing those in first grade. I don't even remember them seeing it in second or
I
third.
don't think I saw those at all.
My class that I had last year told me about the football goal, and they would put the two numbers like this, and they would see which one of these numbers is in between there. It kind of helps them visualize what's in between there.
I remember the football goal.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones were easy for me.
Okay. So which number, and I filled in my 0 here because I want to have the same place value for all my numbers. You don't have to, but which one of these is greater than that one? So larger than that, 8.33, but less than 8.54. Put your answer in the chat. We're going to discuss. RJ, got a party back there.
No, my mom's getting mad at them because the girls filled up the tub.
Whoa, that sounds like a party.
No, but I don't like taking showers with my brothers.
RJ something else. RJ makes me laugh. I don't know how he's able to work sometimes with his siblings by him. I would be distracted all day long. Put your answer in the chat. So what is greater than 8.33? So bigger than this number over here, but less than 8.54, which looks like an S. I mean, look at it. Need some better handwriting. I need to practice mine. Put your answer in the chat, Daniel.
I put my answer in the chat.
All right. Good job, Natalie. Angelina. I think I saw it was Angelina. Emma, Anello. Good job. Give them a minute or two. Natalie V, did you get your answer?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
There's a reason why I didn't really like the football goals that much. It's because you can actually tell the exact amount of where the like perfect amount of where it was. It was just like a little estimate. Like, I wonder where it is, but you can never find out, and you'll never find out in the rest of your life until you do it, unless you do a question again.
It's almost time for recess.
It's almost time for recess. We'll probably finish. Maybe we'll get through. I don't know if we'll get through this today or before recess. So, who wants to tell me what they got for number 7 and why they're right? Is what
I put mine in.
Good job, Natalie. Why is D right? It is right? Why?
Because it's less than
It's in the middle
8.54.
of 33 and 54.
Good. You will have one like this on your test. Good job. If you need to use the football goal, use it. Some of y'all don't even need to use it. But, oh, my favorite ones. Is that tomorrow? No, it's okay. We can probably do that today. Oh, I had a problem like this. I'm gonna show. Good job, Elizabeth. Let's see. Let me zoom out because then we can't see. So point T on the number line represents the length of Marquise's pet rabbit in centimeters. Which measurement does point T represent on the number line? Ooh, point T. So right here, point T. What does point T represent? So these dark lines represent a whole number. So after 29 comes what? You can tell me. I know it's kind of hard on here to see right
30.
here. 30? And
Like what page?
31, 93. Oh yeah, 31. Let me zoom in a little bit. So what does point T represent? Look at the number line. It's
31.2.
yes. What does point T represent on the number line? Ooh. So we can get rid of what answer choice already that we know will not be part of our, it could not be the right answer. What can we get rid of?
30 F and G.
F and G, because it's past 30, right? We all see how it's past 30 and it's way over here by 31. We all see that. Ooh. And then we got 31.5, 31.2. So 31.1.2. So 31.2 should be our answer. Is that what y'all all got? Not in agreement. We all got 31.2. Natalie, did you get it? Natalie V, not B. You're awfully quiet. Awfully quiet. Angelina, we're good? Okay, Anello, he's dancing, so he must be good. Daniel, you're good? You got it? Okay. Okay, so write a decimal number greater than the decimal represented by point T. What's a decimal that is greater than 31.2? Who can tell me? Something that's greater than. What can I put in here? Greater than 31.2. Who got one?
32.
32 would be one. Who else got something else? I'm going to put a whole list of them. 32. What else is greater than 31.2? Daniel.
31.3.
31.3. I was waiting for that.
31.5 because it's in one of the answer choices on.
It is, yep. 31.5. Anybody get something else?
31 through 100.
So anything, I gotta put 40, 41, whatever, right? Woo. You got it? So you could have put any of those down here. So 40, 31.3, 31.7, any of those, 32, and so on. As long as it was greater than this number there. Are we good? We will come back. What I'm thinking is, let's do one of these and then we'll have a recess. So how much do y'all want to shade in here? How much? Somebody tell me on this one we want to shade in.
9.
9? Like 9 little squares or 9 pretzel sticks? I don't know.
9 pretzel sticks.
Okay, let's shade in 9. And shade in 9. So almost the whole square. How do I write that as a decimal? Sorry, I had to move my paper. Who can tell me?
0.9.
0.9. Bingo. Daniel, how many do you want to shade in on the second one? Make it different than 0.9. That's for sure. Oh, I did that. Heaviest to light. Okay, yeah. How many do you want to shade in? Any amount you want to shade in.
Any amount.
Let's make it smaller than 0.9.
About 0.02.
0.02. We can do it on this one over here because that one's the hundreds. We'll shade in 0.02. Ooh, that's only shading in 2 little squares. Okay. That's only shading in 2 little squares. Whew, that one's tiny. How about the middle one? Who wants to tell me how much you shade in on the middle one? It has to be in between these 2 numbers because we're putting them from heaviest to lightest. That's a tiny little feather. Let me see. Dominic, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
How many do you want to shade in here between 0.9 and 0.02? How many do you want to shade in? Pretzel sticks.
9.
Ooh, he says 9. How about we shade in 8? We want them to be different. I'll cut a deal with you. Let's shade in 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going cross-eyed trying to shade these in. So 0.8. Good, good, good. During our break, I'll shade in these and y'all can put them in order from tallest to shortest and least to greatest. Got it? Okay. You'll have it down? See, Daniel's still working. Thumbs up when you're done. I only shaded in 2 there. Thumbs up when you're done, so I know. I can tell you what we're doing next. Done. I see RJ's done. Who else? Christian's done. Angelina. Raylan, are you done?
I'm done.
Natalie's done. Emma's done.
Yes, I'm done.
Dominic. Where's Natalie B? I didn't see Natalie B on here. Natalie B, you're done. Angelina, thumbs up. Okay. Ooh, perfect timing. So we have our recess until 2 o'clock, and we'll come back and finish this and do a few more math problems and maybe social studies or something. We'll see how much time we have. Got it? I'll see y'all back at 2. I'll leave the Zoom on. I'll just stop recording and turn off the video. At 2 o'clock.
Okay, bye.
I will leave the Zoom on. Make your way back. Finish up this math. Here. So shade in what I have shaded in and put them in order according to what it says up here. Let's see who is here. Natalie, RJ, Natalie V, are y'all back? All right, are y'all there? So shade in on number 2 what I shaded in. I think I shaded in. I can't even tell. Let me zoom in so y'all can see better too.
5400.
5400s. Yeah, number 2. I'll zoom in so y'all can see the pictures at least. So 5400s. We're gonna put them in order. I'm gonna put the number of how much it is on top. So 5400s. So 0.54. And then what's shaded in on the next one?
200, just 2 10s.
2 tenths, okay. And then what's shaded in on the last one?
7 10s.
7 tenths. So let's put them in order. I'm gonna put my smiley face, my place value 0 there. So from oldest to youngest, who is the oldest here?
0.54.
Nope. Who's
Wait, no, 70.
0.70, yeah. So I really don't know how they want me to label this. I guess I'll put 1 here. So that means first. Okay. Who's the second oldest, I guess?
0.54.
Yeah, I'm putting my numbers in order from least to greatest, or greatest to least. Sorry. And I'm putting 1, 2, 3 to tell me which one's the oldest. What's the next one say? Ooh, tallest to shortest. How much is shaded in on the first picture? Who can tell me? We're gonna shade again? Is that what y'all are doing?
Three. I can't say it properly.
3800.
3800.
There you go. Daniel, how much is shaded in on this second one? Haven't heard from you yet.
4 rectangles.
Right here? 0.4. I'm gonna put my happy face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How much is shaded in on the third picture? Who can tell me? Sorry, it's a scene out there. I turned it sideways.
3400.
Yeah, 34. I wanted to trick y'all. So who is the tallest one? Ooh, these are close.
0.40.
So number uno? Who can tell me the next one besides Natalie? I want to hear somebody else besides Natalie. Where did Anello go? He left the Zoom meeting, didn't he? Oh, no, he's right there. What's the next largest person here? Somebody else. Emma, Dominic, you want to answer?
0.70.
Wait, over here.
Zero 0.40.
Got 0.40. What's the next one?
0.38.
0.38. Who is that? Who is that talking? That's somebody new talking. Oh, it's Christian. Is that you talking? What's the next one?
0.34.
Good. Good, good, good. Let's see our next one. From coldest to hottest. So I guess the smallest to the largest. I guess that one's tricky. How much is shaded in on the first picture?
0.21, I think.
0 point, not 21, 0 points. There's only one.
20.
So 10, 11, 12. 0.12, RJ. The next one, how much is shaded in?
Why isn't nobody talking?
I don't know. RJ, how much is shaded on the next one? Come on. Oh, got pink on me. Come on. Daniel, how much is shaded in on that second picture?
0.24.
0.24. Good job, RJ. 24. And then the last one.
I don't know how much that is.
How much is that? Who can help him? Daniel, how much is that?
That's one rectangle.
One pretzel stick. So 0.1, or I'm going to put my place value with my smiley face. So what is the coldest day? The smallest number there. 0.10, 0.12, 0.24.
0.10.
0.10. Good. Our next one.
0.12.
Good. And then our last one here. Good. Good, good, good. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay. Thinking of what we're going to do. Let's do some social studies. How about that? I was going to do math, maybe. Let's put this away. Daniel, you have this or not yet? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Okay. You're going to need your social studies book. Man, I haven't touched that book in a while. Your red social studies book. My World. What chapter are we on this week? Your red book. We hardly ever use this bad boy. We hardly ever use that bad boy. Let me share my screen. We'll read the story, and if we can get to the quiz, we'll take the quiz today. If not, we'll do it tomorrow.
Do we get the new one or the old one?
Social studies, RJ, your red book. There's only one we use all year long.
Okay.
Let me see. Figure out where we're at. My drive. Open this frequently. Page. That's not the right one. Why did you open that? 3.1. Come on. 16 pages. The very bottom. Page 136. Sorry, I had to find it. 136. 136. 136.
Miss Hernandez,
Yes.
I don't have that book.
I thought you had picked up all these books. You should have them if you picked them up. Did you leave them at home? If you picked up all the books, you should have it somewhere. Oh, wait. You can't. Did you come from a different school? You came from a different school, right?
Yeah.
Ew. Did your old school have this book? They should have if they had social studies. You should have had it at your old school. I think this is lesson 3. Is it lesson 4? Chapter 3. The chapter opener. Ooh. The early history. This isn't it. Chapter 3? No, this is chapter 4. I wonder, like chapter 3, that's not chapter 3. There we go. Now we're on the right page. Henry and Nancy Jones.
Chapter 4. Exploration and colonization of Texas. Why do some people leave their homelands? Describe a time when you or someone you know moved from one country or community to another.
Why would someone leave their hometown or their community they're currently in? Can somebody tell me why they would leave, maybe? Anybody? Cricket. Why would you leave your hometown to go somewhere else? Why might that happen? Somebody's had to. Have any of y'all moved from where you used to live? Some have.
I used to live in the apartments, but then my dad rented a house.
So maybe you moved to the house. So maybe that's why. Maybe your parents moved for work. Maybe they were working somewhere in San Antonio and they got a job in Corpus. Maybe what else? I'm trying to think. Some people move for like medical reasons. Maybe if you're super sick or you need to be closer to your doctor, you might move to where your doctor's at, maybe. There's a bunch of different reasons why people move.
Explain why you or they moved. Henry and Nancy Jones. Early Texas pioneers. Wow, this log cabin is huge, exclaims Leah as she walks up to an old structure. You're right, this is a huge cabin, and it's a replica of one built in the early 1800s, says volunteer JR. This style of home is called a dog trot cabin and is located on one of the park's oldest farms, he explains. Today, Leah is getting a tour of George Ranch Historical Park in Richmond, Texas. She is accompanied by her guide, JR, who has worked at the park for many years. He loves sharing the park's history and explaining why this area became a popular spot for early Texas colonists. The park is more than just wide open space. It's a real working ranch with lots of history, says JR. George Ranch Historical Park is located just 30 miles from downtown Houston and sits on more than 20,000 acres of land. JR explains, the farm was established in 1824 when Texas was still part of Mexico and has been handed down for generations. Leah asks who the first people were to live there. The farm was originally owned by the pioneers Henry and Nancy Jones. They came down here in 1822, says JR. They were part of Stephen F. Austin's Old 300 colonists.
What?
Austin was an impresario, or land agent, whose job was to find an area and attract settlers to move to Texas, where they received land grants from the Mexican government. Austin chose this area because of its proximity to the Brazos River, explains JR. Like the Jones family, many people jumped at the opportunity to own a large piece of land. Henry and Nancy moved here from Arkansas Territory in 1822 and claimed 4,428 acres of land in 1824, adds JR. What did they do with all this land? Asks Leah. Well, some people grew crops, some raised livestock, and some people did both. To fully understand what life was like for the colonists, Leah tries her hand at tilling or preparing the field. Without modern-day farming tools, Leah quickly realizes how difficult it must have been to run a farm in the 1830s. How old were the children when they started to work? Asks Leah. Well, in those times, if you could walk, you could work. You could be 3.
So imagine being 3 or 4 years old and working. Imagine that. That would not be fun.
Years old and help mom and dad out
Wait,
in the
what page is this?
JR.
139. 139.
The Jones family had lots of help. They had 12 children to help share the chores. Next, JR leads Leah to the outbuildings surrounding the farm. The outbuildings include the smokehouse, barn, hog pen, and chicken coop. The outbuildings were very important extensions of the family's home, says JR. These buildings provided support for the family's daily operations, he adds. I like the chore of feeding the animals, especially the chickens, says Leah. These ones are my favorite, she says, petting the gray and white hen. As Leah's tour comes to an end, she is happy that she had the chance to see and experience how the Jones family lived back in the 1830s. I'm amazed that the Jones family moved here and that they were able to build all of this, says Leah, because life sure wasn't easy back then. JR smiles and says, well, we like to say that in order to succeed in the future, you have to understand the past. Think about it. What does the story of the Jones family tell you about why people may have wanted to leave their homelands and come to a colony in Texas? What did they hope they would find there?
Monies. Next page. Where's the next page at? I'm gonna read our chapter. Maybe. Nope. Page 140. I think I created a quiz over this, if I remember correctly. Oh, come on. What? Right here. Back. Chapter. Lesson 1. Page 140. There's quite a bit on this page. Maybe we'll get to the quiz. Who knows? Probably not. There's a lot to read. Oh, come on. What is this? This is not the book. You said the book. Come on. There it is. Page 140.
Lesson 1. Europeans explore Texas. I will know why European explorers left home and came to the Americas. Vocabulary: expedition, conquistador, slavery, colony. Explorers from Spain came to the Americas. When they arrived, they met many American Indian groups. Write about what you think may have happened when American Indians and Europeans first met. In the 1400s, powerful kings and queens in Europe were competing with each other. Each had a strong desire to expand and wanted more lands to rule and riches to spend than the others. The economic opportunities were great. There were spices worth a fortune in Asia. However, the overland trade route was long and controlled by others. So the King and Queen of Spain backed the plan of a sea captain and trader named Christopher Columbus. He would reach Asia by sailing west around the world. Spain reaches the Americas. In 1492, Columbus reached an island near Florida. He was certain it was near Asia when he claimed the land for Spain. He didn't find the rich Asian cities he had heard of or the spices he sought. He did see good land, many people, and some gold. Soon, Spain sent explorers to find the gold and conquer the land and its people. It was the explorers who learned the land was not part of Asia at all. It was a land off their maps and unknown to them. It was a new land. Spain sent an expedition of 500 soldiers, led by Hernán Cortés. An expedition is a journey made for a special purpose. Cortés was a conquistador, which means conqueror. In 1519, Cortés landed in Mexico and set out to conquer the Aztecs, the richest and most powerful people there. It took 2 years and the help of other American Indians, but the Aztec Empire finally fell and became part of New Spain. Aztec gold, silver, and pearls were sent to Spain. In 1519, Alonso Alvarez de Pineda became the first explorer to reach present-day Texas. He sailed along the Gulf Coast, making the area's first map. 1. Identify and circle on the map legend the names of the explorers who passed through Texas or along the Texas coastline. Then summarize Spain's motivations for sending explorers to America. Cabeza de Vaca's journey. In 1528, a Spanish expedition landed in what is today Florida. Among the 600 men was Alvar Núñez Cabeza de Vaca. He was one of the few to live and return home. De Vaca wrote about his experiences in a journal. That is how historians know about his accomplishments. Upon landing, 300 men went inland to explore. They got lost. Months later, they found the shore again, but had no ships and few supplies. Desperate, the men built rafts. The sails were made out of shirts and pants. They headed west toward Mexico. They sailed safely close to shore until a storm carried the rafts out to sea. For 2 weeks, the men feared they would never see land again. Then, early one morning, Cabeza de Vaca heard the sounds of waves breaking on a shore. Some historians believe the men came ashore near present-day Galveston Island. Then they separated, and many died during the winter. Years later, Cabeza de Vaca found 2 of the Spaniards and an enslaved African named Esteban. Slavery was an accepted practice among Spaniards and many American Indian groups as well. Slavery is the practice of owning people and forcing them to work without pay. All 4 men became prisoners of American Indians. Eventually, the 4 men escaped and walked across present-day Texas and much of the Southwest. They walked for more than 2,000 miles on bare feet, looking for other Spaniards. Finally, in 1536, they were reunited with Spanish soldiers and reached Mexico City. It was 8 years after their journey had begun. Once back in Spain, Cabeza de Vaca told Spanish officials about 7 cities of gold called
Go ahead, Raylan.
Cibola. He had not seen these cities himself, but had heard about them from American Indians. Spain wanted these cities of gold, so they sent an exploring party to find them. Fray Marcos de Niza led the group. Esteban was forced to guide them north. When they neared a Zuni Indian village, said to be one of the Golden Cities, Esteban went ahead of the others and was killed. Hearing of his death, Niza quickly left without ever seeing the Golden Cities. But in Mexico, he spoke of them as if he had. 2. Use the text to identify the missing dates on the timeline. Then identify the accomplishments of Cabeza de Vaca and explain why he was a significant explorer.
144. What?
Francisco Coronado explores Texas. If there were 7 cities of gold, Spain wanted to find and conquer them. So another great expedition was planned. In 1540, Francisco Vázquez de Coronado gathered more than 300 Spaniards and about 1,000 American Indians. Along with cattle, sheep, horses, and mules, they set out for the Golden Cities. When they reached a Zuni village, Coronado attacked. He won that battle, but found no gold. Coronado was determined to find some, so he kept going. Coronado sent some men west to explore. He led the others east. They searched village after disappointing village. Then a captive of the Pawnee Indians named the Turk said he could take them to a land of great riches called Quivira.
Pay attention to what happens to Turk, what they do to Turk.
They followed this man across the area known today as the Texas Panhandle, and then north to Quivira. They traveled a long way to find a village with houses made of grass. When Coronado realized he had been fooled, he had the Turk killed. After 2 years, the great expedition returned to Spanish Mexico. They had no gold, but they had made an impact on future settlement in Texas. They had learned about a vast land and its people. 3. Cause and effect. Identify and underline one accomplishment of Coronado's expedition. More Spanish explorers in Texas. 2 years before Coronado set out looking for the golden cities of Cibola, an expedition left Spain with 10 ships and about 600 men. It was led by Hernando de Soto. Like Coronado, he heard the stories told by Cabeza de Vaca and wanted to conquer cities filled with gold. Both de Soto and Coronado traveled with Franciscan missionaries. The missionaries gave spiritual help on the expeditions. They also tried to teach their Christian religion to American Indians. De Soto never reached what is today Texas. He led his expedition through present-day Florida all the way to the Mississippi River, where he died. It was Luis de Moscoso who led the group through what is today eastern Texas. They did not find the riches they were looking for, but Moscoso saw oil shimmering on the water near the coast. Juan de Oñate led an expedition into present-day New Mexico in 1598. His mission was to conquer the people, claim the land for Spain, found a colony, and look for gold. To get there, he crossed the Rio Grande at a place he called El Paso del Norte, the pass to the north. Today, this site is named El Paso. 4. Identify and write the correct name for each explorer.
Nello.
All I gotta say is Spain had a lot of drama with Texas, like a lot, and the Spain was like, "Give me your money," and then the Texas people were like, "No, you ain't getting my money."
Yeah, they had a lot of drama. I told you they killed Turk over.
And they're like, "You ain't getting my money."
It's like a movie. Could have been a movie, I guess. Let's see. I was gonna say let's do number 4. Who led an expedition to present day New Mexico through what is El Paso today? Ooh, right here. Who was that? Oh, well, come on. Whoa. Go ahead, Anello. I was gonna highlight. I'm trying to put a text box. Right here on the last paragraph it says.
Yeah, last paragraph where like
on 145 it says you might not be able to say his name.
Coronado?
Nope, on page 145. The other page.
That's the same page.
Oh, right here on the last paragraph.
The last paragraph.
Yeah.
Juan de Oñate.
Onate, I think it was. Yeah, right there. I put his name in there for you. You can write it in there. Who led an expedition in search of gold up the Mississippi River? I think that's on the next one. Wasn't it? The next one. Ooh, who led an expedition and saw oil instead? Ooh, this guy right here. Luis won't let me highlight or underline. Luis, who led the group through what is today Eastern Texas, and he saw shimmering on the ocean water. No, I need a text box. Another one. What was his name? Luis. Man, y'all have fallen asleep. I don't blame y'all. Social studies is boring. Well, it's not boring. It's just not as fun. MOSCOSO. SO. It's just not the funnest thing. Let's go finish our last page. Leave page.
Read this when I was listening to it. I was kind of thinking they kind of deserve to die because they haven't learned their lesson. They're being too selfish.
They are being selfish. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's more drama on the next page. Let's see.
La Salle comes to Texas. While Spain was exploring to the south, France sent explorers north to what is today Canada. At first, the French were looking for furs to buy and sell. Soon they had the desire to expand. They were looking for new lands to claim and settle too. In 1682, fur trader René Robert Cavelier, Sieur de la Salle, explored the Mississippi River all the way down to the Gulf Coast. He claimed the huge river valley for France and named it Louisiana. The name honored the King of France, Louis XIV. To protect the claim, La Salle wanted to start a French colony at the mouth of the Mississippi River. A colony is a settlement of people who have moved to another country but are still ruled by their home country. La Salle went back to France for men and supplies. Then, in 1684, he and his crew set sail for Mississippi. La Salle's ships missed the site by 500 miles. They landed on the shore of Matagorda Bay on the Texas coast, land claimed by Spain. La Salle's men built a fort on a marsh. Settlers there did not fare well. Many died, some from disease and others from attacks by American Indians. La Salle, meanwhile, continued to explore the area. He was eventually killed by one of his own men. By the time Spanish soldiers arrived, the fort was empty and in ruins. The message to Spanish officials, however, left a strong impact. The French were interested in competing with Spain by setting up a colony near Spanish territory. Spain's claims had to be defended or they would be lost. 5. Locate and circle the spot where La Salle landed in 1684. Then explain why he landed there. 6. Cause and effect. Analyze the impact of French colonization of Spanish Texas. Then complete the graphic organizer.
Okay. Well, we're going to start now, and it'll probably end up being a small thing of homework. Is go to your social studies tile in Canvas. It's probably going to be, it won't take y'all very long. So go to your social studies tile in Canvas. It wouldn't be homework if I didn't have to go pick up other kids, but.
Are we going on the quiz?
Huh?
Are we going on the quiz?
Yes, it says chapter 4, lesson 1, and I'm a super nice teacher, and I put the page of where you can find the answer for the question, so there shouldn't be anybody that wouldn't pass, but it says chapter 4, lesson 1 quiz. I don't think it will take you out probably more if you really work on it, 10 minutes. Start on it. Let me know if you need help finding it. It's in Canvas. Yes.
Is it chapter 4, lesson 1 quiz?
Yes, RJ, that's it. Start it right now. I will help you if y'all need help for the last few minutes. I don't think it will take y'all very long. And if you don't finish it, it becomes your homework by the time I leave, which y'all have about 5 minutes. If you need help, let me know. I put the picture of where you can find the answer, so you don't even have to have your book open. You can look at the picture.
Where do I do it? Because I don't have I can't get into Canvas.
Okay, let me pull it up here, and you can see it on my computer and answer it.
What is it called again?
Chapter 4, lesson 1 quiz. So go to social studies tile and go to modules, and it should be the first module and the first assignment in that module. It looks like this. It looks like chapter 4, lesson 1 quiz. Here you go, Natalie. Number 1 through 5. Natalie.
Okay.
I wish I could make it smaller. We'll get done whatever we can get done today before I leave, and then we'll move on. Oh, it says, oh, you can't see the pictures. Yeah, you can. There you go, Natalie. Can you see it?
Yes.
Let me know when you're done with this one so that, oh, let me scroll up a little bit. So that I can move it to the next one. No, you can't see the last question. There you can. You can see. You can see your answer there. Let me know if you need help. It's in Canvas under your social studies tile. If you don't finish, it becomes homework once I leave for picking up these kids. We would have had plenty of time had I not had to.
I got one question wrong.
One.
Just one.
One. Good. Okay. Oh, you want to try, is your computer charged, Emma?
Oh, I'm already on my computer.
Ooh, here, let me send you the Google link again, or the code, and hopefully it works. How about that?
Oh, I got the Google Classroom.
Perfect. Cool. I'll keep messing with it as time goes on. Hopefully I can find something on, oops, sorry, Natalie.
Yeah, I'm already on the Google Classroom right now.
I got one question wrong too.
Which one was it? Maybe I marked it wrong. Which question was it? Which one did y'all get wrong?
I got the last one wrong.
Let me check it to make sure that I put the right. Sometimes I put the wrong answers. Natalie, are you done with this one?
I'm on
I'm almost done.
I'm on the Google Classroom right now.
Nice. Can y'all see on there like what's that called? Khan Academy. What I was asking.
Can you go down a little bit?
Right there.
What Miss Walling would do on the Google Classroom, she'd send the link to Khan Academy.
Ooh, let me see that real fast before I leave. Like in a.
I got question 4 wrong.
Ooh, oh, how'd I get question 4 wrong?
I got all the questions right.
Nice.
I don't even like social studies, so I don't know why I like science better.
Let me see.
Like social studies has to be my least favorite thing, so I don't know why I got 100.
Miss Meredith,
Yes.
don't we end at 2:40 or something?
Yeah, I probably need to go now. Hold on. I was just waiting for Natalie. Natalie, did you get that question?
Don't forget about the homework.
Okay, Turk lied to him.
I got that question right.
Natalie V, did you get it right? Because I'm gonna have to leave. We'll have to
Yeah, I
finish.
got it.
Okay. Keep that there, and we'll finish. We'll finish on it tomorrow. Hopefully, Canvas is working tomorrow. And for y'all on Google Classroom, I was gonna try to send this. I don't know. I'll try to mess with Khan Academy tonight, and we'll see if I can get it going on Google Classroom. And then the rest of y'all, hopefully, I can get y'all on tomorrow. Got it? Oh, homework. Basic facts 4. Submit for homework. Got it? And reading, what page was reading? Reading, hold on,
It's
reading.
our second page of close read.
So what?
Our second page of close read, but I don't know the page.
Yes, I don't remember what page it was. Page 357 for reading. Y'all got it? 357. And then basic facts number 4 for homework on math. Got it? All right, I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow. Remember, if I'm a few minutes late, it's because I have to pick up those little kiddos. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.